Welcome to Martian's Motors. Today I am doing a cheap bike challenge. So as you guys know, I sold my Trans Am, I sold my 750, and I am looking for a new project, even though I have plenty because I suffer from a rare condition called FMA, Facebook Marketplace Addiction. It's pretty bad.
What are you doing? Are you seriously on Marketplace again?
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep on the couch.
Anyways, I saved $1,000 from the Trans Am that I had in my mind. I was like, I gotta take this $1,000 and I gotta turn it into some income, okay? I gotta flip it and make money off this money that I've made, right? I want to invest this money into myself and into some other project to make me money, right? So I came up with this video idea. I have this genius plan that I gotta stick to some rules, okay? Let me mark it out for you. So here's the budget build, okay? Rules, because I have very bad self-control with FMA. Rule number one, hard budget of $1,000, okay? So I gotta buy something for less than 1,000, or I buy something for 1,000 and I sell it for 1,500, okay? But if I buy it for 1,000, I can't spend any money on it because I bought it for 1,000. But if I buy something for 400 and I put $600 of work into it and I sell it for 1,500, that's a good deal. That's a good build. So, hard budget of $1,000, okay? Rule number two is I can't get attached to it. I have to sell it. I bought the 750 as a flip project, thinking I was gonna make money on it. Ended up getting attached to it and had it for more than I needed the cash for. That doesn't make any sense. I had it longer than I planned on it, and I had it during the time I needed the cash. So that wasn't a good time. But I don't need the cash, but I would like to sell it. So rule number two is I can't get attached to it. I have to sell it. I have to get rid of it. Rule number three, I have to make money on it. I gotta make money on this build. It's stupid if you buy and spend $1,000 and sell it for 900. You just spend $100 for a lot of work. That's stupid, okay? We're trying to make some money, trying to make this money make money for us, okay? So, gotta make money. Rule number four, it's gotta be done in 2 weeks. So, I got 14 days. So I got 14 days from the day I buy it, say it's on a Tuesday evening. I gotta have that sold by Tuesday evening in 2 weeks. I can't decide if I want to just have it listed or sold in 2 weeks. Let me know in the comments what you think would be better. If it's done and sold in 2 weeks and I take the highest offer, or it's just listed in 2 weeks and it's at a high price range and I can sell it anytime in there. But the goal is to have it done and sold in 2 weeks, 14 days. A short amount of time to get a lot of work done depending on the project. Okay. So, there you have it. Here are the rules of the budget build challenge. I call it a challenge. It's gonna be some work, but it's gonna be good work. And I'm excited. Have a new bike, baby. Or a car. This could be a car, but cars are expensive. More expensive than classic bikes that are more fun. Anyways, let's get to checking out some projects. Let's get to checking out some stuff on Marketplace. I've got a couple prospects lined up, and so we're gonna go check those out and see which one is the better one. See you guys then. Oh my goodness, we are on our way to go check out this bike and the trailer. This thing is a 1974 Honda CB750, which is pretty much the exact same bike that my dad had. We're taking the white truck because of the trailer. Hopefully we can just hook it onto this thing and drag it home. I don't know where the hell I'm gonna put a trailer, so I'm probably gonna sell that real fast. Well, I had to pass on it just because it was in quite a bit more rough shape than I thought it was gonna be, because there was only literally one picture taken. I know my girlfriend's gonna be proud of me for that. But yeah, I just had to pass. It wasn't for me. It's too much. I'd rather focus on the Suzuki. Oh. Move or else you get smacked! Ah! Jeez. All right, well, on to the next prospect. Next prospect, 1981 Kawasaki KZ650. Seat's in pretty rough condition. Everything else is pretty good. Oh my gosh, look at that. Other than that, doesn't look like he took care of the chain.
It's been messed up and repainted. Yep, that's a paint job.
I don't know. Man. In 2 weeks, do you think I could have this thing flipped and sold?
Tank.
Oh yeah, his boots are slipping off. Probably.
Exhaust is rusted.
I bet you it's running lean. Could get that thing fixed up real quick.
700 is
A little high.
that's a lot for all the plastic and tank that's messed up.
Hmm.
Nothing. Well, yeah, this is a paint job too. I mean, it's looks like a rattle can.
Oh, 100% it is. That's what I'd be doing. That's what I'd be doing.
Is what,
Painting it
rattle
black.
can?
All right, well, let's go inside. Talk to him and see what he says. See if we can get this thing down to 600.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'd say 5 or 6.
Would you walk away from it if I had to pay 700?
Yeah.
See what he says about 6. Alrighty. I am now the proud owner. I don't know how proud I am, but I am now the new owner of a 1981 Kawasaki KZ650. This thing actually looks pretty decent from about 20 feet away. It looks pretty clean because it's all solid colors and doesn't look too bad. But it's in a little bit rougher shape than I thought. So the dude actually did accept 600 bucks. So that means we got 400 bucks to spend on whatever this thing needs. It needs quite a bit, I think. First off is this atrocious handlebar. I hate this thing. So we are going to get rid of these mismatching mirrors. We're going to get new handlebars. I got some dirt bike ones, but I'm going to make them not look like dirt bike handlebars. We are going to be painting the side panels, the fenders, and we're going to cut this back fender. We're going to get rid of the two-seater. We might mess around with getting a one-seater. Not sure on the seat yet, but I need new tires real bad. As you guys saw, those cracks in there. I mean, they're all over the tire. You can see them. It's bad. So, got 2 brand new tires coming in. I got new bar end mirrors. I got, what else do I got? Spray paint and polish. So, going to be polishing quite a bit of covers on this thing down here. Probably the tailpipes as well. And painting the tank and covers black. Going to get rid of the sissy bar. Going to get rid of the tail lights. Going to get rid of some of the blinkers because the switch is broken. I mean, this one, hold on. So the freaking blinkers are screwed up. Let's see if it'll work. Yeah, so it's backwards. So I'm going this way. On the right blinker turns on. Yeah. So I've got a busted rear blinker as well. And I'm kind of thinking about deleting them, being a little bit illegal, but it'll be all right. But 10,000 miles. Tank's pretty clean. The outside's pretty shitty. Looks like some dude painted it, and then the tank fell over on something. I haven't washed it yet, but yeah, it looks like these things were set on the grass after they were painted. They look pretty shitty. So I'll strip those and sand those, and then paint them gloss black. Probably get rid of the rear fender. I'll probably chop it after the frame. Get rid of the whole backrest. Probably get rid of the blinkers. Paint the sides. Polish a lot of the chrome. New tires. Clean the wheels up. Polish the wheels. So, I have had these dirt bike bars forever. So, I've got this dirt bike bar, handlebar. I've got, I think it's 7/8 handlebar, or metal, whatever. I'm thinking about taking these these corners, heating them up, putting a rebar in there, and bending them a little bit more cross-socket style. And then I'm going to chop this center bar out, smooth it out, make it look like it wasn't a dirt bike bar, paint it black, put some bar end mirrors, maybe some new grips, I'm not sure yet, but a free new handlebar that's not ugly as hell. So I ordered new tires, I ordered new mirrors, not sure on the grips yet. I think I might be okay on the grips, might not have to order new ones. Might not touch the headlight, might not touch the jets. I might leave the tuning and everything else for the new owner, but let's fire this baby up. And I've also heard a lot about how Kawasaki's need a long time to warm up. Previous owner put new plugs and wires in there. You can see how bad the intake boots are not on there. Everyone is, all the boots are like, not, I just touched that. That's not supposed to be like that. What in the world? I bet you if I put all that on, it would run great. But that's not good. What idiots. There's no way this dude cleaned it. He said he cleaned the carbs twice. I don't believe that. Not for 1 second. But we got to clean all this up. We'll polish a lot of the chrome, paint this black. We got to mess with the seat. We got to do something with the seat. We'll take the paint off. We'll take the tank off, paint it. We'll probably get new levers. We might get new levers. I'm not sure. We might just keep the shortened ones. But service the crap out of it, because we got to get this thing done quick. So let's fire it up. Put you on the beamer. Oh my goodness. No worries. I think I ran over this thing with the Cummins. Oh, that was close. I almost had it again. All right. Let's see how this thing sounds. See if that cleans up that noise. This thing kind of sucks, not gonna lie. Well, as you can see, I got a lot of work to do. So I'm gonna get cracking on some things that I need to get done before the tires get here. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we got some work to do. This thing is sick, but it needs quite a bit of work. So we gotta make a list to keep us on track and focused. Pretty sweet looking bike, don't you think? Not bad. All right, 2, 1. I already did this, but I'm gonna put it up on the list so I can cross it off, okay? Take the rear sissy bar. Take all the old junk off, okay? Replace the tires, fix the handlebar situation, replace mirrors, fix intake boots, because they are literally just sitting up against the carbs. They're not even on it at all. So we've got them soaking right now in some warm water so we can stretch them over there. Put some hose clamps on there or zip ties or something to keep them on there. We got to paint everything. So we got to paint the 2 fenders, we got to paint the 2 panels, and we got to paint the tank. Paint it. There's a place on the frame that I want to trim the metal and smooth it out and buff it out and paint it again. So we gotta trim the frame. We might get to fix the rear brake, but we do need to do that. All right, we got a couple more little things. I just gotta clean the chain and polish other chrome. So I'm gonna polish the exhaust and some of the other covers around the side of the engine, and then we'll make it look real good. But we're just gonna clean up the whole bike. I'll show you guys most of the process, some of the little stuff that I have already done, like take all the old junk off. It looks so much better. But when we take off the tires, we'll check out the brakes and see if we need to order the brakes. So we might get that done, but we've ordered tires, we've ordered mirrors, and I'm about to work on the handlebars and the intake boots so we can get that all done. So let's get into it. Oh my goodness. All right, since the seat was in pretty rough condition, I have another project bike, the Suzuki, okay, had a seat on it, which is in pretty darn good condition. And since I want to make the Suzuki a single seater and chop the frame and everything and just make it one person, I'm going to take the double seater and put it on this thing so we can make it pristine for what it is. But we're going to put the intake boots on right now. Alrighty, we have got intake boots, baby, that are soft and pliable that will actually go on. All right, let's see how this works. Alrighty, that took way longer than expected. As you can see, it's freaking dark, but we've got all the intake boots on and sealed up to the airbox, so they're not just floating there. We've got them all put up to it. I don't have the little like spring rings to put around them so that they stay on, but I think they're sealed good enough, way better than they were. Now they don't rattle around. They're pretty sealed up, so I think that'll help it run a heck of a lot better. And we got the freaking seat on, baby. We got this thing ratchet strapped on there. Temporary fix. We're gonna go for a ride. Now I can fix intake boots off the list. We'll get to the rest of the stuff later. Alrighty, we have got the handlebars here in my vise. I've got the center bar cut and smoothed out. All the welds are smooth now. I sanded off some rust. So now we're gonna heat up the corners and bend them. So let's get to it. Son of a bucket. I don't think it's working. Oh my goodness, boys, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Why have I not been doing this before? Oh my gosh, it's doing the work for me. Kind of. I don't think the propane is gonna get this hot enough. I would need acetylene or maybe MAP gas might help, but I don't have any of that either, so we might just be here for a while. Damn, bruh. All right, we have got a problem here. To get clear-headed. Anyways, this is a steel dirt bike bar. This bend did not go how I wanted it to. It took a lot to get to that, and it's not in a good shape at all. It's not perfect how I want it, but we have got two backup plans, okay? We've got these. These are aluminum dirt bike bars that hopefully will bend a little bit easier. But the problem is, so these are both 7/8 bars. This is 3/4 on the inside, or just below 3/4 on the inside, and this is about 1/2 inch on the inside. So my plan is to hopefully get these aluminum ones to bend. So if the aluminum ones bend, then I gotta go buy a 3/4 inch drill bit and drill both ends out for my bar end mirrors, because otherwise I'm not sure what to do. That's the problem at the moment. I'll let you guys know how this aluminum bar bends, see if I can bend it. We'll see how that goes. All right, after beating the absolute living out of this bar, I have got a finished product. It's gonna sit on there like this. It will rotate it. But decently crotch rocket style. But that was way more work than I'd ever put into that again. I'm just gonna buy different clip-ons or freaking another bar. Cause holy shit, that was a lot. I beat the crap out of this thing. But I've got it. Doesn't look too bad. So we're gonna clean this up and paint it. I'm not gonna worry about drilling it out yet. I'm gonna see if the bar and mirrors still do fit in there. If there's a different attachment for them. If not, I'll just go buy a big drill bit. You're gonna wanna be mic'd up for this startup. Oh yeah, baby. What do you think? Should we do a burnout? I can't. Well, we'll try another day. I honestly think that tire is too grippy because it's so rotten. That's the best I could do for now. In all honesty, I got an audience watching behind me. I don't know if my neighbors are gonna be a fan of that. But is that rubber? Already? What? No. There's no way. I think it's rubber, but it also looks like grease. There's no way that's rubber already. It's gotta be grease. But from where? What the hell? Well, I hope that's rubber. But my goodness, that's weird. Let's get to stripping this baby down so we can get our new tire put on. Because came in the mail today, baby. Gotta get the rear tire on so we can clean the chain, polish some of the chrome, get the fenders off, get the wheels off, polish the wheels, paint the fenders, baby.
Look,
wow.
Look. Dirty hands, so his hands
Clean
can look
line.
like this. No, flip him over. My
Still.
hands look like this, so his hands can look like that.
100%. All right, we got one side stripped. About to get the throttle off, but probably going to be deleting the blinkers because...
No, you have to have blinkers. To have a roadworthy vehicle, you have to have blinkers. It's in the textbook.
Yeah.
If you want to sell this good,
Yeah.
I wouldn't delete them. I would just replace that cover. They still work, don't they?
I know it is.
So that's not legal then.
I don't care.
It has to be legal.
I don't care.
Someone's probably going to look for a more legal vehicle.
No one cares. All right, we're getting the throttle off and then we'll check and see how the new one fits. Oh, don't tell me that just went in there.
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
It sounded like it did. We got real quiet once they hit the ground.
Mother bitch. All right, I got it off. Now we're gonna put it on like this. Ring, ring, ring. Out with the old and in with the new. We think we'll bolt it up and see how it looks. Do you like them or do they not look good?
I think I like it.
I would love to put it. That'd be kind of weird. Ring, 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 ring. All right, start putting stuff back on. All right, we just had a mild crisis that was averted. The throttle was not working at all. All right, so I had a problem with the old cables. I was binding in the cables. So these things that are down here are actually adjustable, believe it or not. So you can adjust them in a way that puts them in a spot where they don't bind. I don't know where to put them because I'm not a huge fan of the look of that. Well, I think because of practicality and function, I might have to do that. Does it look bad? You gotta be kidding me. We're gonna fiddle around and get this thing dialed. All right, she's done for now. Because this clutch cable is sticking way the crap out here, I'm gonna take it off and reroute it. I got a new lever on because I had some other ones, and I'm gonna polish it up a little bit more, and then I'm gonna polish that one. But the new bars are on, baby. Looks a little lopsided, but that's all right. Bar and mirrors will be here tomorrow, so I can put those on, and hopefully she'll be done. But so far, I gotta clean it up and take off the blinkers and whatnot. I think she looks pretty good. Bop. We'll see how she looks from the outside. Gonna be hopped up here. Bop. Got the throttle all figured out. Bop, 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 bop. Wop, wop. Let's see, what is it? Wop, wop, wop. Wop, bop, 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 bop. I think it'll work. Alrighty. We are in the middle of taking off my tires because I actually have a buddy that can help me change the tires tomorrow. So I'm focusing on that, but I do have the handlebars done. So they are done and mounted and everything. I broke a bolt, and I broke a bolt because I have a problem with over tightening things. So I'll deal with that in a bit, but for now they are on. This is what they look like. Pretty happy with them. A lot better than the Cruiser ones. Not my favorite. Sorry, got a flashlight. Not my favorite, but I'm happy with them. But so far, it's looking like a pretty sweet bike. Can't wait to have everything gloss black. New tires. Yeah. But I can go ahead and do this. Bop. Done. Mirrors came in today. I could put the mirrors on tonight, but I got some other stuff to do. Here they are. Oh, hi. Pretty good looking, I think. Pretty minimal. And I'm a minimalist, so I think it'll look pretty good. We're gonna get these freaking tires off though. So let's get to work. I did get the rear wheel off and the front wheel off. So tomorrow I'm gonna have some brand new tires, so I can cross that off the list. I just got a new Speedo cable installed up here. So that was another thing I didn't put on the list, some odds and ends. But I fixed the Speedo cable, so now I can have an odometer and see how much gas mileage this thing gets. And we got a mess of parts to clean. But tomorrow we're gonna be trimming the frame while the tire's off, cleaning the chain. There's no master link on it, so I don't know how I'm gonna get it off, if I will at all. I'll probably just leave it on and clean it off or clean it on the bike. Whatever, I don't really care that much. I installed the mirrors. Got the mirrors in today. They're pretty small, minimal, as you can see, but I got them hooked up real quick. I think they look pretty good. They're gonna look sick. I think this bike is gonna look better than it does right now when it's finished. But, can cross another thing off the list. Tomorrow, we'll be able to replace tires, but for now, replace the mirrors. Done, baby, let's go. So, now that I can see the rear brake, I'm not sure what it is, to be honest. I have no clue. These things are just rusted out, super cruddy. dirty as all get out, and they're pretty thin and worn down. So I could get a new set of pads. I'm not sure if they'll be here in time, because I do kind of want to ride it and be able to sell it. I'll see when they get here and see if I can order some and replace them. But for right now, I'm not sure if I'm going to get to these, which is really bad because they're super crusty. But yeah, in the meantime, I'll be able to clean everything and paint everything. Let's get these tires replaced, baby. Get some stuff cleaned up, and we still got to paint this stuff. Oh my gosh, we have so much work to do, so little time. We do have a lot of work to do and a lot more time left. So I'm going to cut this video short at about a half hour, which is pretty long already, but I've got a whole other second half coming out next week when the bike is completely done. Right now, this all happened about 2 months ago, and I have the bike completely done and sold. So stay tuned for part 2. It is gonna be great. It is gonna be good. You are not gonna believe how good the bike freaking turned out. I'm so happy with it. But I hope you guys enjoyed part 1 of 2. This thing is transforming right before my eyes. I love it. And I'm so excited for you guys to see part 2 and see the bike done. Let me know what you guys enjoyed about this video so far. What you enjoy in general. What you would like to see. I hope this video was entertaining for y'all and you enjoyed it. And you stay tuned for more, because I'm going to be posting next week and the next weeks to come, because I have got this Nissan Suzuki. I got the Suzuki that you saw in this first part outside, and I've got some great stuff coming for that. I'm super excited to show you guys. So stay tuned. Subscribe if you like stuff like this. If you want to see more stuff, let me know. Yeah. Thanks for watching part 1. Part 2 comes out in a week. I'm already done. It's already edited. It's just waiting to be seen. So subscribe to stick around for the next part, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.